Hello, everyone. To all the early comers. Nicola.
Hi. Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good.
I'm just going to make you host.
Perfect, thank you.
And we're just going to wait till about 11 because, I mean, there aren't enough people on.
That's fine.
Cool. Let's have a look. There we go.
Oh, what am I doing?
Let's try here. No, that's not what's supposed to be happening. Don't know why I can't make you host.
It says calendar limit.
Yeah. It's because I'm not the host.
Oh.
So now Cullinan has joined.
There we go.
Do you need help, Nadia? It's
yes,
Angela.
because you are still host.
Okay, no problem. Oh, did you go in as yourself? Okay, no problem. Hi, Nicola. How are you? It's Angela.
Hi, Angela. Good, thanks. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Good.
There we go.
There we go.
Let me make you host and then I'll leave it up to Nadia. Make host.
Hi, Cameron.
Hello, Cameron.
Okay, Nicola, you should be host now.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah.
Then.
Perfect.
There we go. Okay, you can see that, right?
Yes, perfect.
Okay, great.
Okay, well, we'll just wait for everyone to log on.
Perfect.
Our next stop, Nadia.
That's what I like to hear.
Yes, come.
Got a few people coming through. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Nadia. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All good.
Good. Okay. Slowly picking up. There we go. That makes more sense.
Oh, did I press it by mistake?
How's the business going on your side, Nicola?
Yeah, picking up nicely. Look, we're still in the very difficult first couple of months of the year, with it also being our low season. It has been tough. But, you know, we're very grateful for the SADC business that we've got coming through this time of year. And then, yeah, from May, I would say May onwards, things are looking really good. We're not quite at the levels of 2019, but the way the inquiries are coming in, yeah, hopefully we'll get there soon.
Okay, great.
And
That's
your
good.
side?
Yeah, also picked up a lot
Awesome.
on the side.
Okay.
A lot of quoting obviously happening at the moment.
Yes.
But there are conversions. Seems to be a very last minute booking pattern.
Yes. Yes,
So
definitely.
you never know from one day to the next. But
Yes.
certainly the interest is definitely there, which is exciting for everyone.
Yes. Yes.
And I know
Good.
from Cam's side, Africa's picking up really nicely. So I think
Okay.
in the next few months, as things
Yeah.
relax a bit and as
Yes.
more places open and everything like that, it just gets easier.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So I
Sorry.
know we've got quite a lot of people at the Mauritius workshop today, so there might be
Okay.
a few less, but we definitely will record it. What is the
That's
time?
fine.
Oh, nice.
1 minute.
Nicola, have you got any videos that you're going to be using?
Yes, I've got
Do
one
you-
now. Yes.
Do you want to test it out just so that the audio works? Because I
Yes,
think
I
you've got to
think
connect it to your computer.
quickly, I'm going to play. Let's
Yeah.
see. Did that work?
No.
Oh dear.
Might need to unshare and share again your screen.
Let me try that. Okay, I'm going to try again. Did that work?
No.
No. Oh, no, man. Wonder if I should just I'm gonna try something else quickly. I'm going to try something else. No. Okay, we will skip the video.
You normally just have to share your computer sound for it
Yeah.
for the sound to come on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
So
the
there's a thing
computer
at the
audio.
top, and then it's just to share your computer audio.
Just want to let me open the presentation again. So when the video showed last time, did the video show?
No, it was just
the
yeah.
So that's nothing's coming up now.
It's just your cover page of
Just the cover
Zambezi
page.
collection, yeah.
Okay, now I think I'm going to not worry about that now then. Let me start the presentation. So I'm going to share my screen again.
Cool. While you do that, let me introduce you. So firstly, thank you everyone for joining us. I know that things are starting up really nicely within our industry, and we have the beautiful Nicola from the Zambezi Queen Collection who's going to speak to us about a product. So you can take that away when you are ready.
Thank you. Thanks. Hi, everyone, and thank you for your time. Yeah, I'm very excited to show you our properties, part of the Zambezi Queen Collection. I thought I wanted to share my video with you today to start off with, but unfortunately that's not working so nicely. So what I'll do is I'll share it with Cameron, and then when he sends out the recording, he can attach that link as well. To start off with, I'll briefly touch on our 3 properties. So we have the beautiful, luxurious Zambezi Queen, our flagship 5-star floating boutique hotel. And then we also have the 3 smaller Chobe Princess houseboats. They're more on the 4-star level, and they range between either having 5 cabins, or the one has 5 cabins, and then the other 2 little houseboats have 4 cabins each. So really nice at the moment for multi-generational family travel, small group travel. They're nice and busy on our side at the moment. I think a lot of people feeling more comfortable traveling in their small little groups. I'm going to go onto the map. And as a reminder, just to sort of explain to you where we are, on the map here, you'll see it says Namibia and Impalila Island. That is the very corner of the Caprivi strip of Namibia. A few quick fun facts. It's the only quadri-point in the world. So there are over 170 tri-points in the world. And this is the only one where the 4 countries meet in one area. The Chobe National Park, the oldest national park in Botswana, has the highest concentration of elephants in Africa, with over 50,000. And it has a very unique ecosystem with 4 different ecosystems in the national park, ranging from floodplains to grass woodlands areas. It also has the highest concentration of animals in Africa. So you can know that when your guests come here, they're going to have really good animal sightings. Our low season is between sort of November and February, March, when the rains come, but that is a very good time for birding. I was up at the properties last week and we still saw many elephants, the plains animals, buffalo, hippos, crocs, anything really on the river you'll see in an abundance. And then of course our peak season, when the floodplains dry up, and the bush goes a little bit drier. So anything from sort of April onwards is really great animal sightings. Your flights from Johannesburg into Kasane is 1.5 hours, and then it's the same driving time from Victoria Falls. So if any of your guests are staying, doing a pre or post trip in Vic Falls, it's really nice and close. That transfer is quick and easy. And of course, from the Zambian side, with the Kazangula border that's opened last year, May, we're not doing that little ferry transfer across the river anymore. So yeah, things are really improving in that area, making it nice and accessible to our area. As you might have seen, Botswana has recently changed their COVID regulations. So we now require everyone to be fully vaccinated. Not to worry, if you're not fully vaccinated, they do still accept the PCR test, negative PCR test. But I think that's one of the changes that's recently come through. Of course, all our properties are on the Namibian side of the river. So we do still stamp in on the Namibian side, which means that you do in any case need that negative PCR test to come to our properties. Most of our guests then, so they fly into Kasane Airport, of course, by land from your bordering countries, and we will meet guests on arrival in Kasane. So either at the airport or we'll meet them at Kasane Immigration Office. You stamp out of Botswana, a quick 10-minute transfer across the river to the Namibian side where you stamp in, and then you can continue on to whichever property you stay. Everything is literally 10-minute by boat. So either you'll go to Ichinko Chobe River Lodge, our beautiful little 3-star property on Impalila Island, or then of course you go to the Chobe Princesses or the Zambezi Queen. And then lastly on the map, I'd like to show you the parts of the river that the boats sail on. So the Zambezi Queen is moored in an area here called Chenku. She traverses for 25 kilometers up and down the river. And then the Chobe Princesses, being much smaller, they can traverse for 50 kilometers all the way down to the bottom of the river, up to an area called Serendella. Obviously, its water levels predict how far they can go, but pretty much they can go all the way down to Luguva and to these the Puku Flats. And then, of course, the Chobe National Park is on this lower side of the map here. Impalile Island, a very special island in Namibia. It has over 25 local villages. And then this Kasai Channel is very popular with fishing. So if you ever have any inquiries about fishing, please send your guests to this area. It's very popular. Our little lodge is very well equipped for fishing guests. We have the fishing boats, all your fishing equipment, and that is one of the excursions that we offer from our properties as well. Okay, then going on to our package, all of our properties are fully inclusive. The only extras really that your guests need to think about are your premium drinks. So that's your sparkling wine and spirits. Otherwise, it's all your other drinks, all meals, road transfers from Kasane. If your guests are staying at any of the Namibian properties along the river, we'll do a boat transfer for you, and then all your excursions. So going on to the excursions quickly, what we do offer, everything is water-based. So we go out twice a day on a river safari. We go out at 10 o'clock in the morning once the day is warmed up, and then again at about 3:30 in the afternoon. It's very similar to your land safari that you would do if you're staying at a land-based property, except that we are on the water and we're going out on tenderized motorboats. And then additional activities that the guests can do, they could wake up nice and early at about 6 o'clock and go out on a photographic safari. And we do have a photographic boat that seats 6 people. They can go birding, and then of course the fishing as well. So they can keep nice and busy during the day. And then of course they return to their vessel or the property for their delicious breakfast, lunch or dinner. Okay, starting off with the Zambezi Queen. So the Zambezi Queen has 14 suites in total. 10 of the standard suites are on the side of the vessels here on the lower and the middle deck. And then the 4 master suites are here in the front. Your communal areas are up here at the top. And of course, that's a perfect spot for elevated views over the park. I'll just quickly show you the difference between the rooms. So we have the master suite has 2 sliding doors that leads out onto a private balcony. So you can see the views are absolutely exquisite from these rooms. And then at the bottom here, you can see your standard suite has 1 sliding door, also leading out onto a private balcony. It's just a lot smaller, but of course you still can go out and sit outside and enjoy the views. All the rooms have exactly the same bathrooms with shower facilities, and the rooms are fully air conditioned. Okay, then our lovely communal areas. I don't know why my slide isn't moving. There we go. So on the top level, as I mentioned, we have a nice large dining room that can be moved around for group dining. Sorry, I don't know why it's just been a bit slow here. There we go. If you ever had a small little group that wanted a meeting facility, we do have a screen, a nice bar with our barman who will can put any delicious cocktail together for you. And then my favorite are these 4 lounge areas where you can sit and relax. There are binoculars on board, and really a lovely area to sit down with a cocktail in hand, overlooking those the wildlife of the area you are situated in. Okay, we have a front and back viewing deck. The front deck has a little plunge pool. And yeah, really these areas, the guests love to come together here, especially for those sundowner drinks. And we can have sort of themed evenings. If there's a group taking exclusive use, we could have a gin evening, canapes prior to sunset. So yeah, really lovely areas. And then there is also a small little gift shop on the lower level as well. And this picture really sums it up for me. You can see here, you are sailing literally amongst the wildlife. if you're lucky enough to see an elephant crossing the river, yeah, really special sighting. And before I move on quickly, the Zambezi Queen takes children 13 years and older. If you take exclusive use of the vessel, we will waiver that. At the moment, the Zambezi Queen has limited sailings due to our current travel climate. So up until the end of April, we've limited our sailings. You can just come through to your team who will check availability for you. And pretty much from May onwards, we open and we'll be running all of our departures. I think that's it on the Zambezi Queen. So the Zambezi Queen, along with the Chobe Princesses, go out on set departures, which is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So your Monday and Wednesday is a 2-night sail. The Monday can be you can do back-to-back, making it a 4-night sail, and then your Friday is your 3-night sail. Okay, and then going on to the Chobe Princess houseboats. So as I mentioned, we have 3. Oh, I don't know why. There we go. We have 3 of these lovely houseboats. One has 5 cabins, and then the other 2 have 4 cabins each. So as I said, really great for a group of 10 people or 8 people traveling together. But like any FITs, come on board and you'll share with some lovely guests who you can make good friends with along the way. The Chobe Princesses take children 7 years and older. And again, we waiver that with exclusive use. And then I quickly want to show you the rooms. So we pretty much have either a superior room or a standard room on board. There we go. Your standard room has a sliding window which opens up, and then your superior has a sliding door that opens up onto a private balcony. So the superior rooms are great for honeymoon couples, anyone celebrating a special occasion. And then you have a lovely little bathroom, again with shower facilities, and the rooms again are fully air conditioned. Lovely communal areas, really well decorated, I feel. And as you can see, 4-star level, amazing food on board, considering it's a small houseboat. Lovely lounge little area, and each vessel does have a plunge pool as well. And this is one of our mooring points. It's called Elephant Bay. The animals love to come down and drink in this area of the Chobe National Park. So we're really lucky to have this as one of the spots where you'll overnight. And you can easily wake up in the morning to one of these incredible sightings. And then going on to our little lodge, Ichinga Chobe River Lodge, a very special property that is located on a very secluded and quiet part of the river. The property is obviously water facing. There are rapids in front of the property here, so we're quite lucky that we don't have any of the big wildlife coming up onto our riverbank. So that means we can have these really great private, exclusive little dinner experiences. Yeah, because it's a nice quiet area, you don't have lots of boats buzzing up and down in front of the property. We have 8 Meru tents in total. The 8th one is a family tent, which also then has an adjoining kiddies tent next to it. One thing to remember, please, is that there's no interlinking door, so it's about a 2-meter step to the side. Children of all ages are welcome at this property. Yeah, really great sleeping accommodation in these canvas tents. Every tent has a nice little deck out front, and as I mentioned, they all are river facing under the treetop, the canopy treetop, it keeps it nice and cool in summer. Yeah, nice big bathroom as well with shower, and again also fully air conditioned. Okay, and then looking at the communal areas, lovely, relaxed feel about this property. You go in there, the staff are amazing. You feel at home immediately when you step up here. Again, it's fully inclusive, just your premium drinks. So to sit out on the deck with a nice beer or a nice glass of wine, listening to the sounds of the water rushing by. Ichinga, very popular at the moment with our, as I mentioned, our fishermen and our SADC guests. So thank you to those who are supporting this little property. Very good rates. So definitely a property to keep in mind if you're looking for something on the Chobe River. And then, yeah, one of the reasons you're coming up to this area is for the beautiful scenery and, of course, the wildlife. So some pictures here to just remind you how unique and how beautiful this location is. And again, yeah, just reiterating how unique our properties are, the houseboats being very different to a land-based safari. With it being more of a relaxed program, we do recommend you build it into the end of the itinerary if your guests are perhaps coming up to Vic Falls. So a very different way of viewing the wildlife, literally from your bed. And yeah, that's my presentation in a nutshell. I don't know if anyone has any questions. Oh, I do have some exciting news. Literally yesterday we discussed we will be extending our SADC special that we are running. So as you know, it's a saving of up to close to 50% saving on our for our South African residents. So the Zambezi Queen and the Chobe Princess, that will be extended till the 30th of June. And then Ichingo, we will run that special for the remainder of the year, and that will end the 31st of December. So a nice way to encourage you to bring those South Africans and SADCs up to our area and make use of that very good rate that we have on offer. We also have our live availability link is working. So I think Cameron you can either contact Thompson's, or I don't know if you guys have access to our link. I'll discuss that with Cameron. And the only other thing is that our cultural tour is still on hold due to COVID, but we are hoping to restart that towards mid-end of March. And I think those are most of the updates from my side.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you so, so much. Does anyone have any questions?
Do you know, here's a question. Do you know if Kennedy is still working at Ichingo? Yes, he is. Our amazing Kennedy. We dread the day that he needs to retire, which I think is probably coming up soon. Yeah, lovely Kennedy, the heart and soul of Ichingo. And yeah, I think one of the reasons a lot of guests like to travel to Ichingo.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Yes.
Is there anything else from anyone else? Cameron, yes, definitely
Yes.
exceptional, exceptional.
It is, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's about it. Thank you everyone for joining. It was actually quite a good turnout, and we will see you on our next training session.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Keep well.
Thanks, Dave. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Nicola, and
Pleasure.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.